Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with these readings or this reading. Do step in and deliver your messages to your children. So, hello everybody. You're here to complete the messages for MGM Studios, their executives, and anybody else affiliated with this part of their story. So, if you didn't catch part 1, I suggest that you do so, because those messages were very important. Now we're doing part 2, because I want to move on to another reading or another investigation. I want to find out what God, I want to know, like, you know, when people offer up their children when they're young to deities and all these things, or sell their children, or trade their children's destinies, or whatever the fuck they be doing with these deities and in these voodoo rituals, so that they can gain whatever it is that they want to gain, whether it's fame or fortune or whatever it is. I want to know, what does God have to say about that? Because as far as I'm concerned, let's say my parents offered me up to some kind of deity or some kind of organization, or promised me to anybody or anything. It's like, excuse me, don't I have a say in the matter? I'm pretty sure I have the right to have a say in that matter. So that's my next investigation. Okay, breathe. So I hope to finish this one in this live, so I can move on to what I want to do. It's God that's doing this one. The other investigation, that's my interest. I need to make a big questions playlist. So all the big questions, I could just put them all in that playlist. I've been saying that for months now. Most likely get done today. Okay, so your next message, MGM Studios executives and your alliances. Let's see what God wants to tell you. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm gonna have to have my tea in between. Okay, so we have competition here. Very interesting. The energy is foul. That energy is foul. This is the subject matter. The energy is foul. It's yeah. Okay. So the subject matter we got, they are aware, and out of curiosity, I want to know what the second card is. It's hard, but they are worth the effort. That's the one that was given the most energy. It's hard, but they're worth the effort. Or something is worth the effort. Something is going to be hard, but it's worth the effort. But the energy was coming through as being foul. Like, hang on. Let's see, the energy was coming through like, how would I describe it? You see the faces it's making me make? It's like, ooh. It's like, oh Lord, please give me the words to describe what I'm feeling here. It's like, up here and here. It's not good. I don't like it. This saying gonna be hard, whatever this is, and the subject matter is they are aware. So somebody knows some shit is gonna be real hard. It's gonna be very disgusting, but it's worth the effort. It's worth doing this thing. It's worth working this out. Whatever this is talking about, it's worth going through it. Okay. Fucking hell. mm. You gotta fight for what you want. You gotta fight for what you want. You see the same two cards? See how they just drop out? Look, I'm just picking up the fucking deck. And the same two cards just drop out. Oh, oh, I thought that was in reverse. They just drop out from being with the flock. Fucking hell. I don't even wanna I don't even wanna oh oh my okay, Mosai, what do I do with this shit? I've never experienced this one before. What the fuck? Ooh. So they are aware and it's hard. Whatever this is, it's gonna be real hard, but it's worth the effort. Okay? And it's so horrible that I can't even keep the cards on the deck, on the board. Okay, so I don't know what the hell that is that you're gonna have to go through to get your business back on track, but it's not gonna be easy. I've never felt that before. I've never had to throw my cards away or hide them before. So let them two stay up under there, way up under there. You're out. Okay. Okay, so now we have at the bottom of the deck, they don't want to grow up yet. So somebody they don't want things to change yet. They don't want to take on this task yet. They can't handle the pressure of whatever this thing is that's going to be hard but worth the effort. Somebody don't have the courage, or it could be a few people, they don't have the courage to do what needs to be done to get MGM back in proper business. Okay? So they don't want to grow up yet. Because growing up means taking charge of your life, taking charge of your destiny, taking charge of your future. Growing up means hiring and firing people from your life. Growing up means not being afraid to lose people and things that you never thought you would ever lose, but you let them go for the greater good. Growing up means being honest, brutally honest about what's happening, what needs to be done, and actually taking the steps to do these things. That's what growing up means. Okay? Champion vibes. Now that we've gotten rid of the weakest links, now we can continue. So this one pops out, doesn't flip over or anything. And see if it's meant to go back. We're gonna hold it as a mystery card. We're gonna check that one. Let's check this before we continue. Okay, so the card that came out, we got God is putting you with this person or these people. Okay, so the subject matter was they don't want to grow up yet. Okay, God is putting you with this person or these people, and we have you are not the only one, and that is in the reverse. So in the reverse, you are not the only one. Somebody's trying to make it look like they have other options. You are not the only one. Yes, you are. But somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, making you feel they have other options than you. Okay? So God is putting you with this person. God is putting a group of people with a group of people, or a person in your organization, or whoever is coming in, God is putting you with this person or them. It could be more than one person, it could be one person. You will know when the time comes. Okay. But God is sending them to MGM. All right. It says, you are not their only one. Yes, you are. Or yes, this person is. You'll figure that shit out. Or maybe the mystery card will reveal more about that. So let's check the underlying issue. So we got fearful, and they prefer monogamy. So somebody's fearful that there's gonna be a call for one track. Like, we're not going that way, we're not going that way, we are going this way. Come what may. And look, we got they want to bless you. So whoever this is, they have the answers that you need to bring MGM back up to the top. Okay? They want to bless you. And they're gonna be quite whoever this person or this group is gonna be quite adamant about what needs to take place. So somebody has the vision of what needs to take place to bring MGM back to its strongest self. Okay? You're gonna have to have faith in this person, but there's fearfulness. There's fearfulness about this person's strategy, this person's one track strategy. Okay, perhaps you, the execs, don't think that it could actually work, or you feel fearful about putting all your eggs in one basket, so to speak, or something like that. Okay, but you can trust this person or these people, whoever this is, you will know who they are. But this person or these people is exactly what you need to get MGM back to glory. Individual glory. You have to disconnect from a lot of alliances, maybe a lot of investments. It's a complete overhaul that you have to do. You have to get rid of the rubbish. Okay? This morning, or just now, before I went to take a shower and everything was fine in my house. And when I came back out, I was smelling sewage coming up from my kitchen sink or somewhere. So there is some kind of sewage. Anything in your business or anything that you're affiliated with, and anyone that you're affiliated with that could be considered sewage, they got to go. Period. Okay? Next, we got help them to love you correctly. So whoever this person is that's coming in to help you fix your business, or these people, I don't know if it's one person or a couple of people, but you're gonna need to help them to manage or work with you properly. Okay, so not only are they helping you, you are gonna have to build a respectable alliance among you, because they don't know you, you don't know them. So you're gonna have to leave space for getting to know each other and respecting each other's boundaries. They have to respect your boundaries, you have to respect their boundaries, and see if you guys can reconcile. Okay, and then we got they are about to. So you will be working on learning to respect each other and value each other. Okay, that's good. So we got else, but they will let go of all. You need to let go of what and whoever you need to let go of, because you know what this person is saying to you is the truth, and you're studying them. You're studying them, and so you should. So you should. You need to oversee everything that this person is saying. Make sure you agree. Make sure you understand what they are suggesting. Okay? And if you're not a praying person, you should start to pray. Because this is not for mere fucking humans. Okay? You know the type of giant that you're up against if you want to declare your freedom so that MGM can stand on its own feet and stay in its own realm and make its money properly and provide services for its public properly. You know who and what is standing in the way. This personal people, they know who and what is standing in the way. So do not fight each other. Face the truth and move forward in prayer with God guiding and protecting you, like me. Okay? Because I'm up against the same giants that you're up against. And I'm one person. And I know they can't get me. So prayer works. I know what the fuck I'm telling you. Y'all believe in devils and deities and all type of shit. There's none of them more powerful than God Almighty. And God is not the judgy character that you people have been taught to believe it is. God is quite liberal, understanding, merciful, patient. You have no reason to reject God. You only reject God because you don't understand God. You don't get God. Because nobody ever taught you God. Because the same people who taught you whatever they taught you to believe in, they didn't get God. They didn't understand God. They didn't think that God was better than whatever the other option is, whatever they taught you to believe in. But God is infinitely better than all others. Hello. Okay? If you want to be in the light, God is your person. If you want to be in the dark, God is your person. Isn't God the same one that wipe out whole nations after they've done too much? And God say, yo, I need to chill out. How many times God have to say y'all need to chill out before God just wipe every fucking thing and everybody out? God is that guy. God is that woman. Mother Nature. Father Nature. Don't fuck with God. God is the lightest of the lightest and the darkest of the darkest, actually. Okay? So no matter what you like in life, God got you. Just make sure you're doing the right things for the right reasons. That's all. Because why you want to offend people? Then you're a criminal. But if you're not offending nobody and you're defending yourself, you have every right to defend yourself. Okay? Okay. So yeah, so let's see what the mystery card is. They hate that. So you're not gonna like having to deal with this personal group that's helping to guide you or guide MGM back to its former glory or even better days. Because I always say our better days are always ahead of us, never behind us. Okay? You ain't seen your greatest days. You've not experienced your biggest income. You've not experienced your happiest times. You've not experienced your most abundant times yet. You think you have. And you thought you could get some more by going the wrong way. Not in these times. This is the part of the story where y'all need to behave properly. Okay? And win. And be your most joyous. This is the part of the story where y'all get to know God for what God truly is. And see that y'all were running from the best fucking thing to ever happen in your life. Okay? They steered you away from the best thing to ever happen to you, which is you developing a personal relationship with God. You see how y'all develop these personal relationship with these demons and these deities and all these things? Try doing that with God. You'll be surprised the results. I am a living testimony. Okay? They still can't get me. I am unconquerable. Period. Yeah, I say that with my full chest. Because you can see. Since 2008, they've been trying to get me. Now it's 2025. Okay? Moving. So you don't have to like this person, but you do have to respect this person. I keep saying this person. Maybe it's one person. But whoever this is that's coming in to help you fix your business, you don't have to like them, but do respect them because they have the vision, they have the answers, they have the connections, they have what you need so that you can stand on your own 2 feet. Okay? Y'all need to get to know each other and get to respect each other. And say you're in love with someone else, but you're willing to let go of all others because this person deserve it. So in dealing with this person, you're gonna figure out they actually deserve your your confidence. Okay, you will grow to be more confident in their decisions and in their vision, and you will make it. MGM will be restored. Okay, and it will be a better version than you've ever known. Okay, because I'll tell you what, after all we have been through over the last couple of years, there's so much creativity to come out of the experiences that we have gone through. Okay, the box office, the income at the box office is about to be off the charts, but we the people need to have money to be able to support your business. Like I said, with all this inflation, fucking housing come before the movies, food come before the movies. You understand me? There are other priorities that come before the movies. So if you want your business to thrive again, then those elements of society need to be correct. Excuse me. You need to do what you can to correct that shit. Get those stupid oligarchy people with their dumbass world domination ideas out the fucking way. They're fucking it up for everybody. We were doing absolutely fine without their dumbass input. Moving on. And all those stupid people in government who like to steal the fucking money instead of investing the money how it's supposed to be invested into the country and the communities that it's meant for. All that shit need to stop. They're fucking it up for you too. It's affecting your business because we the people don't have no money. Because they keep taxing us, they keep carrying up taxes, so then we have to spend out more. And if we don't, we're gonna go to fucking jail and that type of dumb shit. So we can't be going to the cinema if that shit isn't corrected for us to hold more money in our hands. Okay? So we need to get rid of the germs from society, which is the oligarchy and all the thieves, all the thieves that are sitting in our government. Let me break this shit up. It's all connected, so it all needs to be dealt with. So just imagine the kind of expenses that people have to take care of. A lot of things come before being able to spend money on movie tickets. Plus, they might have elders and whatnot that they need to cater to. All that shit needs to be corrected. Because going to the cinema is not a priority. Now, to spend money on cinema tickets on a regular basis, we have to have money, disposable money. The loan shark card just fell out. This morning I was thinking too, like, this oligarchy, yes, they have plenty money. Yes, you can go and get a loan from them, or you can go and get them to give you money to try and revive your business. But do you really want to do that? Because then you're just a beggar. If you don't have the right business ideas to implement to bring you the returns that this business can yield, then you're just going to be a beggar. You're going to run out of that money and need them to give you more again. Because if your business ideas aren't workable ideas, you're going to lose. You're going to invest and you're going to lose again. So it's not about them giving you money. It's about you finding your way. It's about MGM finding its way to bringing in its own income once again. MGM being able to stand on its own 2 feet and be proud of its achievements. Not MGM going to its rich friends to ask for donations. Then you're just a beggar. You're not a boss, a beggar. It's their terrible business ideas that fucked up your business in the first place. If you weren't listening to them and you were continuing to do things how you're used to doing things, you wouldn't find yourself in this mess. Just forcibly putting gay characters in movies and forcibly putting your political dribble, whatever, your political nonsense in movies for no goddamn reason. Jokes aren't jokes anymore. It's just some evil shit that people are laughing at. And we're sick of seeing light-skinned black girls in movies where they don't need to be. Dark-skinned black girls have gifts too. So stop with the fucking race shit. All this stupid shit is what made movies horrible. We don't like it anymore. Stop trying to program us to be less than what we are, because we've already passed the stages that you're trying to program us to be. We know better. Stop insulting our. You cannot program us to be anything that we don't want to be. And if it works on some of our younger people, we gonna beat that shit out of them. With words or maybe even physically if necessary. Because if they test us, we're gonna test them right back. But what is not gonna happen is this psychological transformation that you're trying to do to our communities at the command of these stupid people who have no idea how to run a lucrative, honest business. So if you're going to be the face of their fuckery, you're going to get it. If you're going to be the vehicle that they use, if MGM is going to be the vehicle that they use for their nonsense, then MGM can get it too. Anybody can get it. Don't try it. We're not the fools that you think we are. We're not the beggars that you think we are. We're not desperate like you think we are. We are the creators. We the people, we are the creators. The ones that you have in Hollywood is just a tiny little, it's just a tiny little portion of the creators that are actually out here. Okay? I'm not even going to talk about those who haven't been born yet. The real talent, the bulk, I should say, of the talent is outside of Hollywood. So we don't need MGM. We could do our own thing. Because right now when I'm watching movies, it's all movies that I find myself watching. And old songs. Don't try and indoctrinate me with any foolishness. Making me waste a whole hour and a half of my life watching what? I can't get that hour and a half back. I'm not watching it. And another thing y'all need to stop doing is stop casting spells in your movies. Stop trying to cast spells over your audiences in your movies. Or else you're going to pay for it. When I'm watching a movie and it's a voodoo movie or anything like that, when they start talking, whatever they're talking, I fast forward that part. Just in case it's an actual spell somebody's trying to cast. I fast forward that shit. And I suggest everybody else fast forward that too. But in the cinema, we can't fast forward it. Don't let us find you guilty of fucking trying to cast any spells over the audience in the fucking movies. Stop your bullshit. We entrust you with our mind. We entrust you with our futures. We entrust you with our destinies by allowing you into our brain. Allowing your product into our minds. Don't let us kick you out and keep you out. Your reputation is in shambles right now. We need to know that we can trust you. MGM. The people are the ones who put your money in your pocket. It's not your rich friends. The rich friends, the money your rich friends give you, it just make you a beggar. The money that you get from we the people is what you earned. It's compliments for a good product. And great services. You have a whole industry to pay attention to. But instead of paying attention to what you should be paying attention to, your fucking focus is scattered here, there, and every fucking way. trying to build up this psychological institutions and the correctional institutions. Stop. The nonsense has to stop. It's working against you. And by extension, us. And if it goes on for too long, we just start developing our own thing. That's what people do. We build our own thing. See how many warnings you've been getting. Because right now the market is wide open for great productions. Because you're over there paying attention to everything else that don't concern you. Left your post empty. To go play villains. Damage the lucrative business just so you could go play villains. Fucked up your children's inheritance because you want to play villains. Fucked up generational wealth because you want to play villains. And you're losing at villains. Trading in your independence so you can go play villains with your rich friends. provided jobs for so many members of the community. How many of them lost their jobs because you went to go play villains? A booming business, a strong business with no competition, and you throw that all away to go play fucking villains with your stupid ass rich friends. Like big children. And that's why people have to be careful the companies that they work for, because if the head of your company got a fucked up mentality, the rest of the company can never thrive. If the head is jacked up, the rest of the body has no hope. Subject matter of this part of your message, we got bank teller female. Because when people go in for business, when people go in for interviews for jobs, I feel like the people should be able to interview the interviewers as well. Shit. You wanna know why I'm so great to work at your company? Shit. Why is your company so great that I should even want to work here? How that? How can I be sure that working for your company is going to actually benefit me? How am I so sure that you are a worthy investment of my time and energy and effort and intelligence? Let's be glad that I'm self-employed. Exactly. How do I know that your company isn't going to be a liability to me? Mr. and Mrs. Corporate. You want me to have hope and faith in you while you're grilling me like I'm the one that's suspect. You are a liability to all the people who lost lucrative jobs because of your poor decision making at the top of MGM. You are a liability to them. So, oh, bank teller female. That's the subject matter. So we got liability, and the other card that came out is liquidation. Look at that. You have to dissolve. Let's see what the underlying excuse. So we got the underlying excuse. Interesting. The underlying excuse. So we got debt collector. Yeah, debts that you have to pay back. You got debts that you have to pay back. Monies. So now you have to sell. Sell all type of things that you don't want to sell. Things that are necessary for you to run MGM effectively. You have to be selling off things that you don't even want to sell. So we got debt collector, dollar, appreciating value, this bank loan. So when you take a loan and you don't pay back on time, then you have to go pay all the extra interest. Let's read on. So we got legal loophole, bought, junior staff, identity theft, illegal activity, associate, money loss, and that's a benefit for you somehow. Good credit. Interesting. So a legal loophole in all this has something to do. We got bought, junior staff, identity theft, illegal activity, associate, money loss, and that's good credit. So make of that what you will. But it looks like you're in a jam. Okay, you're in some kind of liability, so you could be in the courts right now, or even just personal court. You could be trying to settle outside court with whoever you borrowed money from, because if you saw the loan shark card come out when I was shuffling. So not only you made these poor decisions for your business by listening to your rich friends, going to play villains with them, you tried to dig yourself out the hole by going to get a loan so that you can inject some finances into your business, but you need proper projects to go with those finances. You need good business ideas to go with those finances so you can get return, so you can make a profit, so you can pay back the loan shark. So it all lies in your business strategy, your business approach. So if the people around you do not have the vision that money is now lost, now you have to liquidate things. But God is saying that there's a loophole here for you. I'm going to read the cards again. And you and your legal team need to make of it what you will. I suggest you get a pen and paper and write this down. MGM. Legal loophole. We got bought, junior staff, identity theft, legal activity, associate, money loss. And for you, that is your good credit. That is your legal loophole. Okay? So God is saving your ass from your bad decisions. You're welcome. I heard a thank you. So get together and make sense of that part. I'm not going to dig into it too much because I don't want to make the other people, whoever you're going up against in these legalities, I don't want to make them aware. Okay? I'm sure you understand what is being said here. Let's see what else. So we got money spent or money spent, and money invested. But then we got credit card fraud, and then money earned. So the money was invested, but it was invested in criminality, illegal activity. And we got money earned, and then we have a withdrawal. So when they earned the money, they then withdrew the money, and we got miscounted. So they gave a false account of what happened and stole documents. So they're trying to erase their deeds, to erase all traces of what happened. Stolen documents, we got deposit at another bank. So what we got is the money was invested, okay? But then somebody intercepted the investments somehow and earned money. So they got the money and then they withdrew it and then gave a false account of what actually happened. They stole the documents, so there's no trace of what actually took place. And then they took the money and deposited it at another bank. Let's see, we got repossession, bank security, forget the God part, bank security. Their money, they want security for their money, so they're repossessing stuff to secure their money. Got bank manager, ask questions. The bank vault, what was in the bank vault, or the funds that were actually present. So we got the loan shark. Oh, there's a lot. I need space. Okay, let's push this up. Shit, y'all don't have to like me. Don't be a criminal. And I won't have criminal things to say about you. So we got the loan shark, senior staff, inflation. So the loan shark was like, well, you don't have my money, so you know you gonna owe me some more interest, right? Tax back. Secret society. Let's see, we got stranger. Is a new sentence here. Personal banker, crash. They're in debt. It's in someone else's name. Interesting. And we got family. Interesting. And we got embezzlement, inside job. And then we have friend. And we got tax, misappropriation of company. In this case, it will be company funds. It's not community funds in this case. Then we got feedback, and then backyard. So backyard is things done out of people's sight. That's the card that represent that in this deck. Because in your front yard, anybody passing by can see, but in your backyard, you're less likely to be seen. So there's feedback about what happened secretly. We got impersonation and private bank. We got compensation. Whew. Okay. Let's dig into this. So what is this saying here? Or do you know what this is saying here? Are you getting this, MGM? I'm hearing a yes. Okay, so if you want to, just go back and press rewind and get all the cards in order. Write that shit down. And you and your uh your team of lawyers can get a move on that. I'm gonna put them back in order just in case. Fuck it, I fucked it up. These were supposed to go first. Okay, we'll put these in order. But I think you got this story. I don't think I'll need to refer to this again. So you borrowed money thinking you're gonna use this to fix what broken in the business, and somebody intercepted your efforts and put you in more trouble. But God says there's a way out. And here's the details. This person, whoever these people are, they were a liability. So if somebody, junior staff, if somebody that it was in your team, they was liquidating your stuff, selling off your stuff, stealing your stuff, and just fucking up your business even more. I ain't gonna say nothing else about that. So now, let's get the last message. I'm good because I prayed. That's why I'm good. It's God doing this, not me. I'm just the instrument. That's why I got this. It's God's business. It's God's business. It's not my business. It's God's business. It's God's establishment. I just work here. That's why I'm so good. That's why I'm so good. 2% of that is my is my glory. The other 98% belongs to God. Shit. It's not me. If it was all me, I'd be here jibber jabbering. I wouldn't be able to get these kind of details, this kind of accuracy. It's not me. But I am happy to be the face of the company. So this is the last deck. And then I'll be finished with your case, MGM. For now, until God's see need to come back in for your sake. Because we don't want you to lose. Nobody can steal our destinies from us. You do know that, right? They can only make us forfeit our destiny by making our way really hard. And if we don't quit, then they will never win. Are you understanding that? They can't steal our destinies from us. Nobody can steal anybody's destiny from anybody. They need you to sabotage yourself by quitting. That's the only resignation that the universe will accept, is our own resignation. Nobody can disqualify us from our blessings. Comprehend that. So if you keep fighting, you're going to win one day. Just keep going. And we need to forget about our age and take care of our health. Death has nothing to do with age. It's all about not caring for ourselves properly. That's how death comes about. Take care of yourself and you'll be young forever. You'll be agile forever. Even if your full head is gray, your body speaks of youth because you keep using it. The moment that we stop using it is the moment that we tell our body, okay, we're ready to go. So the body declines. And our mind declines when we stop using our mind. So if we never stop, we will never break. We will never die. And that includes staying away from bad people and staying away from bad vibes. These are the secrets to eternal youth and eternal life. Connect with the right energies and disconnect from the wrong energies. Connect with the right lifestyle choices and disconnect from the wrong lifestyle choices. If you want peas, you have to plant peas. You can't plant corn seeds to grow. If you want corn, plant corn. You cannot plant beans and expect corn to grow. No disrespect to any deities and archangels and ancestors and spirit guides, but God is better. God is infinitely better. And if any of them have a problem with that, go challenge God. We put our faith in all these middle entities when God is available. Put your faith in God and then let God delegate to the ancestors. Let God delegate to the deities. Let God delegate to the angels. Let God delegate to the spirit guides. If these entities, if these beings truly love you, they will be happy to help you in any way that they can to make your life the best that it can be. Any entity, any deity, any archangel, any ancestor, any spirit guide that is angry at you for putting God first, they have got to go. Because that means they want you to worship them as though they are God. And they are not. They can't do what God can do. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to disrespect any of these super entities, but God is infinitely greater. And if that hurt your feelings, you need to check yourself. Angel, you need to check yourself. Deity, you need to check yourself. Ancestor, you need to check yourself. Spirit guide. How dare you compete with God? God created you too. God give you power to do what you do. God give you wisdom to do what you do. Don't fucking try switch this thing up. You are not the superpower here. The fact that we put God first don't mean that we don't value you. But God come first. That hurt your feelings? Go somewhere. That hurt your feelings? You are not needed around here. You're neither wanted nor needed around here. Because God don't need us to work its miracles. God can do it all by itself. That's the truth of the matter. So put your ego in check. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. God don't need us. God choose us. God don't need me to be doing this. It's an honor to be able to do this. It's a gift that God gave me to be able to do this. God don't need me to do this. God could have chosen anybody else. God could have trained up anybody else throughout their lifetime to become the one to do this. The fact that God chose me is an honor. I didn't have to be chosen. I had nothing to do with it. God chose me. I didn't choose that. God chose me to do this. This is not what I asked God for. I can see how it's a tool for what I asked God for. It's a very powerful tool. For the audience, of course. Because God could give me the messages and I could tell you. But because I have the cards to show you as well, that helps you to either confirm or deny what I'm saying. Because if I just come and tell you, then I could get information from anywhere. And it's less believable if somebody is just telling you something. But if I got this to match with what I'm saying, that's a bit more encouraging. But yeah, everybody needs to know their importance in the grand scheme of things. Okay? Give credit where credit is due. Don't give credit where credit is not due. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody's belief systems, but if God is not at the head, you are serving from a secondary place of power. You are not fueled by a primary source of power or the primary source of power, thereby making you susceptible to failure, more susceptible to failure, because they're secondary. God is the only primary. So you should work with angels and entities and deities and ancestors who trust in God, not those that put trust in themselves, because they are not the superpower. They're just trying to convince other people that they are. And they have probably convinced themselves that they are. And I can feel a knife going through my throat. But I say what I say with my full bumbleclad chest. You are nobodies if you're competing with God. Period. Fuck you. How dare you compete with God? What the fuck are you? Because you got too little power and you got too little wisdom, you think that you are it. You are not it. Come down, or else God will take you down. Yeah, I'm here to fuck up everything that deserves to get fucked up. So if the truth can ruin your shit, then fucking buckle up and hold on tight for your shit to get ruined. Fuck off. You can neither compete nor compare yourself to the Almighty Creator. It created your stupid ass. Pride is a deadly sin. Give yourself credit that you deserve, not credit that you don't bumbleclot deserve. Oh, your rascal feelings. I hurt your feelings. Oh, I hurt your feelings. Yeah, I notice a lot of you like to go around here making people worship you as though you are God. Making people sing your praises, although all praises fucking belong to you. Don't belong to you, love. Stop lying. Stop lying. I guess that's why the angel got jealous of God and started to betray God, because they just couldn't take being second in command, you know? They have to be first. You don't know all things though, do you? How can you be first when you don't know all things? Huh? I don't have to know you to know that you don't know all things. I know that there's no deity out there, there's no God out there, there's no angel out there, there's no ancestor out there that knows all things. So how could you even dare to see yourself as being in competition with God? How can you dare to even fathom that you could be rated in the same sentence as God? That's a bit much, don't you think? That's self-exaltation, fucking infinite. Okay, there's no number to measure that level of self-exaltation. Seriously, you have a serious problem. Okay, if you think you can compete or compare with the Almighty Creator, the one who created all things, including your ass. You're only here because the Creator created you. Eh? And you want to take God's glory from God? Shit, that's a declaration of war right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tell me you want to fight me without telling me you want to fight me. Shit. Yeah. Tell God you want to fight God without telling God you want to fight God. You're exalting yourself above God. Little puny deity. You little puny angel. Oh my God. That's so. It's not even cute. That's sad. Actually, it is so sad. Mm, mm, mm. We are grateful for you, but you are not it. Sorry. The trophy goes to the one who created all things, the one who said, "Let there be light," and there was light. You know, the trophy goes to the one who said, "Let the water separate from the waters, and let the firmament do this and do that." The one who made the sun to shine in the day and the moon to light the night. Yeah, the glory goes to that one. I'm sorry, it's not you. You know, the truth hurts, I understand. I'm a little bit disheartened by the fact that I do all this work and I get 2% glory, but you know what? God is worthy. I'm lucky to have gotten 2% of the glory. Okay? So I would dare not complain. Shit, I could have got 1, but God was generous enough to give me 2% of this glory. Well, do I even deserve 2%? I couldn't do this without God. I deserve 0%. But God said, you know, I'm going to share my glory with you, Chanel. I'm going to share my glory with you. And when God empower you, deities and ancestors and angels and spirit guides and whatnot to do things, it's not your power. It's God blessing you, you know. You should acknowledge that. You should acknowledge that and admit that. Don't let God have to force you to declare who is boss. Okay? Because it's not going to be pretty for you. It's going to hurt you even more. You might as well secretly admit it. Okay? You might as well secretly acknowledge it, or else God will publicly humiliate you. And God has put several of you on my board before. God has given me messages to give to several of you, deities, who are behaving improperly. Okay? So everybody will see your public humiliation, and I will be happy to deliver the message. And I will not be stuttering. Do not let us pull you down from glory. Isn't that say I compared you to somebody else? I compared you to the creator of all things. Come on, how can you be angry at that? Check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? I'm gonna put a knife to my throat. You have to be glad I'm saying these things, because without this guidance, you might have tried some other shit and God would have to slap you up publicly and ruin your whole shit. Okay? And then nobody would call on you anymore for any guidance and any help. Okay? Nobody would glorify you anymore. You'd be seen as shameful in the sight of the people who once believed in you. Don't let God take your glory, or don't let God take its glory away from you. Okay. I'm not going to call any names. Y'all know exactly who you are. And anybody who's been on my channel for a long time, they have heard me speak of you. They have heard me speak your name. They have heard me deliver messages to you that God gave to me to tell you you need to chill out. You know who you are. Sort it out, or God will sort you out. You want to cut my throat because I'm saying that God is greater than you. God created you. Without the wisdom of God, you'd be nothing. I would be nothing. Without the guidance of God, I would be nothing. What the fuck have you been learning on your how long have you deities been around? You've been around for fucking almost forever. I imagine. It must be thousands of years old. Probably even millions. Okay, so subject matter of this part of the reading. Let's see. We got they are trying to make your way forward as hard as possible. Well, duh. Back to you, MGM. They're trying to make your way forward as hard as possible. That's what they're gonna do. So, you got people trying to actually ruin your business. So why? Are your rich friends trying to actually ruin your business? What's this? Who's doing this? I thought y'all were friends. I thought y'all were business associates. I thought y'all were one. You know? Interesting. Trying to ruin your whole empire. And so far they've been succeeding, but God is here. Let me check that one. Okay, so we're gonna check these ones and this one. Push that up. Okay, interpret it that way. Let's check this one. Feels right to interpret it this way. Okay, so it is in the reverse. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, they're trying to make your way forward as hard as possible. So we got psychological manipulation. we got children, and we have otherworldly beings in the reverse. And there I was giving all the otherworldly beings a whole speech, reminding them of their ranking in life in comparison to the Almighty God. Interesting. Okay, otherworldly beings, mystical beings in the reverse. And let's see, unbothered? Nah, they're very bothered. So we got otherworldly beings. So otherworldly beings is actually present here, but it's in the reverse. So they're not in their right state of mind. They're not at peace. They're very bothered. Okay? So they're on a rampage. That's why they want to cut my throat. I guess that's why God wanted to tell them, yo, y'all ain't it. God is like, I have the power over you, bitches. How dare you come and try compare yourself to me? Because people been worshiping you and serving you for years and putting out fucking every Halloween they'll put out fucking foods and cigars and wines and all these things for you. You feel like you're better than me? God said, nah, it's time to check you. It's time to check you. Okay. So we got psychological manipulation. The children, that would be you, by these otherworldly beings who are very unbothered. So if you feel haunted at this time, MGM executives, it's because they set these deities and these gods and goddess with the common G on you. Okay, so they're using the spirit realm to scare you into doing what is going to ruin your business. Okay, so they're using black magic and voodoo and all type of shit on you to fuck with your psyche. Okay, so if you feel like your home is haunted, you feel like you are haunted, you feel like the people around you are possessed or whatever, it's them fucking with you. Because they want to scare you into remaining beneath them and on the wrong path, which is going to ruin your empire. That's some stupid shit. And these are your friends. These are your associates. These are who you put your trust in for the last couple of years. As we can see, their plan has been working up till now. So I don't know which gods or goddesses or deities or whatever entities that they have used on you or they are using on you. But they're using some of them on you. On your business, on your executives, maybe even on your junior staff. Okay? They're making MGM look haunted. And nobody's gonna want to work for you. So let's see the underlying issue. But the otherworldly beings, they're actually very bothered. So somehow what they've been doing hasn't been working. It stopped working. And maybe this is why God decided to send you this message. Because I intended to read some other things and then you just came up out the blue. MGM just came to my mind out the blue. I've never even said MGM in my life until day before yesterday. I know about UMG because I'm more of a music person. But they're very bothered. They're starting to get bothered. I guess especially now since God put me on the case. Okay, so we got falsified official documents is the underlying issue. Let's read on. Number of persons involved from 1,000, anywhere between 1,000 and 5,000. That's a lot. Let's read on. It didn't work. That's why they're bothered. That is why they are bothered. Because of your divine authority. So God is on your side, MGM. You want to keep God on your side. Okay? God said, nah, I'm not going to let y'all do this to MGM. No. We're not doing that. Okay? Lies aren't working anymore. the lies and schemes and the misdirections and whatever they did that was spoken about in this deck, where they're trying to put you in, they're trying to make your business a liability and make you have to liquidate and totally disintegrate. And MGM, God is like, hell nah. So God said their lies are adolescent, bro. It's like your lies are fucking weak. God said lies are weak. And we got number of persons involved, more than 5,000. MGM, you got a lot of haters. Like me. Let's read on. God says, yeah, wishful thinking. God said, dream on, dream away. Yeah, I can't sing right now. I'm trying to do a thing. But yeah, God said, nah. There we got cleverly forcing a specific outcome. Yeah, God said that shit ain't gonna work. Y'all, this God said y'all need more help. God said to your enemies, they need more help, yo. God said, nah, we're gonna move on from this bullshit. We don't even have time to waste with you. You, MGM, need to recognize that God is on your side. And I am on your side. Okay? Because you got years ahead of us in the business doing the damn thing. And we're here to support you as long as you're supporting us. As long as you're supporting we the people, we gonna support you. Okay? You're not alone. I don't care who don't want to support you. You know what? Anybody who don't want to support you, they don't fucking matter. And the people who want to support you, we're not gonna mind what your history look like. As long as you're choosing to do the right thing going forward, you have our full support. And you already have God's support. So if you got God's support, you don't even need to worry about mine or anybody else's support. God's on your side. And that's why God told me to do this reading for you. Because you are nowhere on my radar. Okay? Just a little comment here and there, yeah, but movies and whatnot isn't really my... I love them, but I'm not really, like, involved. I should be. But I guess I got a lot of other interests and things going on, so it's never at the top of my list. Okay, so yeah, God said we're gonna move on from this. This is organized crime involving members of the private sector. Oh, I need to read some more for you. We need to dig into this some more. Okay, let's go. So this comes there and then this goes there. So yeah, so it's organized crime. So your own people are fighting against you, MGM. Your own other rich buddies and rich whatever. They're trying to destroy your business. Ah, so rude. Yeah, with their gay agenda and the other agendas. See, I told you that's what's been messing up your business. We the people, we don't want the public, we do not want it. This is organized crime involving, so they're fighting against, okay, wait. So the people who gave you this agenda to add into your productions, right? They are using you to fight against we the people, whilst also fighting against you. They want to destroy your empire after they're using your empire to destroy us. Oh, why are those people so mean? Why would they be doing that? So they're using your vehicle, your institution, your empire to destroy we the people psychologically. They're using you to destroy the psychological makeup of society. But they're also trying to destroy the same vehicle that's helping them to achieve. Oh, that's crazy. That don't make no sense to. I know it makes sense, but I don't see the sense. Let me retract and rephrase. It makes sense, but I don't see the sense. So they have no care about anything or anyone, including including your company, including the very people who help them to attain the goals that they're trying to attain. Is and at this point is like, what exactly is their goal? I just heard total annihilation. That's their goal, total annihilation. But that can mean so many things though. Because if their goal is total, okay, wait, something else is coming through. So they're just, I heard deceptors, I heard something else, but it flashed by and went away quickly. So they're just deceptors. They're basically just destroyers. They're the challengers. Okay, that's the one. So they're the challengers. So they're just here to make our way hard. Like the beginning was saying, that was the card that came up. They are trying to make, so this is their life's goal. This is just what they do. Okay. So uh okay. Sorry. So if this is their life's goal, okay, so that's why they keep us divided and fighting against each other, because if they do that, then basically they win. So it's like uh it's like good versus evil. It's like God put them here to keep a pep in our step, to keep a fire burning in our hearts and in our bellies and in our souls and stuff. It's like if they were here, then life would be too easy for the rest of us. So for us to make life good again, we're gonna have to fight through all of their challenges. So we're gonna have to challenge them back. We're gonna have to be like, challenge accepted. So now the challenge will be to unify those of us who need to be united, because it's a we versus them situation. Okay, so now the game starts to get more clear. It is their job to make our way forward as hard as possible, or else it will be too easy. Is there something wrong with me that I like this stuff? I don't know. Some people are built for the army. I believe I was built for the army, but I can't be a soldier for liars and thieves and bullies and warmongers. If I'm gonna fight, I have to fight for a worthy cause. Okay, I can't be a criminal soldier. Okay, I don't do that. Okay, let's see what else. So we got the gay agenda or another agenda. We got mosque, hidden entrance. Exactly. So this is why God came. Because mosque energy is where you go to serve God and pray and whatnot. It's about our internal life and our internal makeup, our spiritual makeup. Okay. So that's the hidden entrance. Is to deal with our morality and our value system. Let's read on. So, mosque, hidden entrance, God's delegates are on the case. Exactly. So, yeah, the underground tunnel. So, that will be people like me and whoever else respect God's authority. Okay? Let us be glad that we get to enjoy 2% of God's glory. Okay? Let's not get the shit twisted. So, we got quit. God is watching. For sure. That's why I'm here doing this reading for you, because God was watching all along. And God said, okay, I've seen enough. This shit has gone on long enough. This shit has gone on long enough. And we gonna give MGM some cheat codes. This is organized crime involving government officials. Exactly. They're everywhere. So they're in the private sector, they're in the government and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. We need to fix society back because there's a we versus them going on. So it's all those in favor of having a good society, say aye. All those in favor of ruining this good society, say aye. That's what we got going on. Okay? And look, this is organized crime involving government officials, and we got doing something in your name. So they're using MGM to spread their gay agenda and all their other stupid agendas that they're trying to use. They're using your name, ruining your reputation, making the people hate you. So more division, divide and conquer. Number of persons involved, we got 21 to 25. Figure out what that number is related to. So you got, this is organized crime involving government officials. They're doing something in your name, MGM's name. Number of persons involved, 21 to 25. Okay? Let's read on. They believe you will beg, MGM. There's nothing that you can do about it. Others have to take it from here, MGM. And that's why I'm here now, to give you the lowdown on what is actually happening, so then you can take it further. So this information is information that you actually needed, so that you know what the next move is that you have to make. You and your trustworthy allies. God saved them from their own stupid decisions. God saved you from your own stupid decisions, MGM, by allowing this message to come to you. Let's see. We got just a diversion. Don't waste your time on that. Be productive and be constructive. So something that is being implemented is a diversion. So watch out for the diversion. There's something that seems important, but it's not actually. God said, don't waste your time on that. Be productive and be constructive. Okay? Stay focused. The monogamy energy. Stop spreading your energy and your attention and your money and your investments all over the place. Focus. Because that's how I've gotten this far. There's a lot of things that can make me upset, make me sad, make me depressed, make me want to kill myself. Okay, maybe not. Well, that's what they thought anyway. Make me want to quit, make me want to cuss, make me want to fight, make me want to kill. Yeah, I'll quicker kill others than kill myself. That's what they didn't know. But it's okay. But yeah, there's a lot of things that will make you want to push your energy in all type of other directions, but don't do that. Stay focused. You're building your empire, or you need to heal your empire. Start working on that. Stay focused on that. Be aware of everything and everyone. That is a diversion. Everything and everyone. That is a diversion. Be aware of those things and don't waste your time on those diversions. Be productive and be constructive. Right? Right. Tell them access denied. I got shit to do. I got big boy shit to do. They can't defeat you, MGM. Okay? I got big girl, I got big boy. Okay, slow down. I got big boy, big girl shit to do. Now that I know what the fuck is going on. Okay? They can't defeat you. And we got, there's more. And then we got number of persons involved, more than 1 million. It's all right. They can't defeat you. Period. Okay. So we got number of persons involved, 9 to 15. That's kind of like that number of persons, 21 to 25, when they talk about the government. So there's 9 to 50. So it's like these tiny little organizations that's like planting the seeds, you know. to these thousands and millions of people. But it's okay. We got hit. The hidden message is the culprit has already been caught. God knows who it is. God knows what is going on, and it's not gonna work. They're trying to discredit you, MGM, in the eyes of millions of people. You fucked up. It's okay. They're victimizing you. You fucked up. Okay? But they can't defeat you. Now that you know what is going on, it's up to you to take the steps that are necessary to get back on track and stay on track. Now that you know that they're not your friends for real, now that you know that they don't value you, they don't care about your children and your generational wealth, they don't care about your position in society, they don't care about society, they're just here to win by destroying everything good in this world. That's what they do. Okay? And what we do is create good things in this world. Good versus evil. Straight. You be you, and we gonna be us, doing us. And you evil ones, you are not the winner. You are, in fact, the weakest link. That hurt your feelings? Go and suck your mother. So, that is what we got for you. 2 hours on the dot. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you found the information here very helpful and insightful and life-changing in a positive and explosively strong way. Until next time. Bye-bye.